friends. Welcome to the Thrift Flip Road Trip. This is the Casey, Illinois edition. Our host is Unicorn Dust Designs and the Crafty Cousins. The guest host is DIY Craftaholic Cynthia. Please check out their channels in my description box. And please check out the playlist for other thrift flip ideas. Today, Terry will be working on a coffee pot she found at the Casey thrift store, and she's going to turn it into a Halloween project.
Oops. Well, apparently that's going to spin, so we will get rid of that. The black is harder to cover, but it gave me a good base to work with as well. Because if I don't use metal mediums or any of that stuff that some people use, I just go straight to the metal if I wasn't going to change the color. This one I changed the color. So if he spray paints this first, it gives me a tooth to hold on to, my paint to hold on to. Let's put that over there. We're going to make this side fall. That way, as you all know, I don't decorate. I don't have time. I don't enjoy decorating. I just want to paint and help other people decorate. That's what I want to do. I don't want to take it out, put it away. I'm never home. I'm at my shop more than I live across the street. So I am here all the time. So it doesn't really pay me to decorate much. I need to just clean up around that pumpkin that got a little sloppy. And we're just going to add some leaves to this. In fact, we'll make them fall leaves. That's what we can do. Just take some of that paint right off of there and add it to that stem. Well, last night, all day yesterday actually, I had the heat running. Today it's been the air running. So, but I'd much rather deal with the air conditioning. A little bit more there. You know what? I'm going to take this off. You can see that I splattered that yesterday. That's why we have that on top. And we're going to splatter this side as well. Hi Peg, how are you? Hi Cindy. 2 weeks already? You're lucky. I am not a person who likes the slightest bit of cold, and it was in the 50s here yesterday, and I still had the heat going. But tomorrow it's supposed to be 90, so I always say I'm not going to complain when it gets hot, but I guarantee you I'll probably be complaining. I haven't had to put my sweatshirt on tonight before I came live. Let's dry brush. You know what? I think I'd rather dry brush with some yellow, but we're going to go over the white. You can do that. So inside of my painting group tonight, we came up with several different ideas on what to do with those fence boards. One of them we're doing next week, we're going to work on a scarecrow in there. I just have the best plans for it. I'm so excited. Ever since I did that scarecrow a couple weeks ago, I'm kind of excited about, I'm not excited for fall to be here because I certainly want to enjoy summer, and the reason I don't like fall as much is because fall leads into winter and I don't want to go through that for a long time yet. Let's grab brush here. I want to do green, but I also want a hint of orange. So tomorrow on the marketplace, we have Buy It Now, which are just regular posts so that you can buy items right away without waiting, which is what I'm going to do with this. And then at 4 o'clock, 4:15 actually, live sales will start. And from, I'll probably go on at 4 and announce the lineup. But they're going to run from 4:15 until 9 o'clock tomorrow night. And it's all Halloween sales. Each of the sellers has 15 minutes. And you talk about some cute stuff. I made a reel with some of their preview pictures. They are on it. I wanted to try to do one, and I'm still reeling over missing Easter. I loved Easter. I loved all those rabbit projects. But I'm going to do a Halloween project for the group. Then I'm going to have to go, I know, like Vicki told me yesterday, there is some burlap ribbon back there. And I will put a ribbon around it on the handle. But I like this, so it's Halloween. You don't start decorating for Halloween right away. It's like you kind of wait till closer to Halloween anyway. So I do have to hit up those little squares again. Oh, I guess I used brown. I can do that real quick. Cindy Braden, how far away do you live from that I-27 garage sale in August? I want to go this year, and I know Amy Boutwell goes. Okay, we're going to leave that for just a moment. I'm not going to do that bottom because otherwise I will have paint all over the place. That will look so cute sitting beside, you know what? I'm going to keep the stem part black as well. That way it all kind of goes together. So we have the whole orange and black today. I did pool colors. Oh, thank you, Vicki. You like Halloween, Nicole? Oh, you put it up October 1st. See, I'm not good with decorating. When Porter was at one age, I think when he was 4, he really liked Halloween. But now he doesn't care for it anymore. So I did buy some of those big decorations, like the werewolf when you come up on the porch that goes off, and I've got several skeletons because I saw that thing on Pinterest, you know, where they have the skeletons are crawling on your roof and they're crawling, trying to get in your windows. I want to do that so bad, but it's like those skeletons are very expensive. Even the cheap ones from, I got a few of them at Family Dollar last year. They were still $10, but I've got probably 12 of them so far. I love that picture on Pinterest, if you've ever seen that. It's like they're just crawling all over the house. But then you have to store them. And there's one house down there by the school here in town that still has that huge skeleton that they got from Home Depot. They still have it out in front of their yard. It hasn't come down. It's been there since Halloween last year. Made it through Christmas, made it through Easter. They got it all done up. You're going to love the sales. Those ladies really outdid themselves this time. I made a reel out of some of them. I told them to give me a picture. And then I think tonight they're starting to load up preview pictures. And I saw one of Tracy Erickson's. Oh my gosh. You like teapots. Tracy's got teapots tomorrow. I know Mary Ann's working hard today. She said on it. So they're all busy. They'll probably all be up all night. I got my one item done, so I'm the one going home to bed tonight. Remember when, I don't know if any of you do craft shows, but it was always like the night before a craft show. I could imagine what they're going through right now, trying to get the last little bit done, but they have till 4 o'clock. It was worse back when we had to do craft shows and you had to be there and set up by 7 or whenever it was. Let me grab my heat gun so I can dry this. I'd like to have it done and ready to go. Okay, all I need is a little, oh, I've got some browns. I know the exact ribbon I'm going to use on this now. In fact, it's laying out because I was going to put it on a Highland cow. I'm going to go grab that here in just a second, show you. This little metal thing may end up needing another coat of orange. Oops. I knocked my stool over. So tomorrow's Wednesday. I am live tomorrow night on Craft Around the Clock. No, sorry, Thursday night. All I know is the bugs are back. Every time it warms up, I just had one hit me in the face. You open my door and those little gnats are all over outside. But I do have a bug zapper that Looks like we're going to have to put it up pretty quickly. We don't want it to look too new. I'm going to touch down in a little bit of black. Kind of grunge this thing up a little bit. Perfect. Look how that looks. Okay. I definitely don't want to put my fingers in it. My fingers are full of paint as it is. So putting these two together are really going to look cute. I'll probably do that bottom after all this top is dry so that I don't get paint all over everything. Two hours away from me going through Ohio. We'll have to find out how close we come by you. Let me grab my ribbon. I don't know why I want to go to garage sales because I don't want any more teapots. I don't want any more of that stuff, but I want to go to garage sales. No, I don't like this shit. You know what? I need a little, maybe not. I thought there were more oranges in here. I love this ribbon from Walmart. It comes all together. And you can see that I've kind of created a mess here. But if I would have left it in its original condition, I don't know how many are on a strand, but you notice that now I have to go through and take them out one by one. Because when I got into it, I made a mess. I could get some orange in there, just a little bit of orange. It's got the yellows in there. I think that would be pretty. Just a little bit hanging down, but I do need just a hint of orange. Look at those little pom-poms. Aren't those cute? So I'll do that tomorrow after it's sprayed, and then I'll take those same ribbons and put them here, let them dangle down with a little, it'll be cute. Don't ask me when I'll have it done and have it listed, because that's another thing. But let's put a face on this, and then we are done. Then it's time for me to go home to bed. Wonder if I want a... No, I don't want to say boo again. But does that come all the way up through there? Just a little ways. I was thinking of that, using that like kind of the stalk of the pumpkin, but I don't know that that'll work, so we're just going to go in here. Oh, you know what? Since the coffee pot is reversible, I could make this reversible as well. So we have the jack-o'-lantern on this side, right? And on the other side, I could write Happy Fall, actually. I'm going to do a different. Tracy did this really cool looking mouth on hers tonight. It's going to be in there tomorrow. Sandy, Happy Hauntings is a good one. I don't know if I've got enough room. Oh, you're east of the center of Ohio. I get it. So the sales are closer to me and you're 2 hours past the sale. Block Posters is not hard at all. You just go to Block Posters and it pretty much tells you what to do. You put your PNG in there and you adjust it to how big you want it. It'll produce your document and it'll give you not as many sizes as, it depends. Sometimes Block Posters is good if it's not tall and long. Doesn't seem to work as well for that. Kind of wanting a wavy mouth in there. But at least it's free. So that's always a good thing. I'll just make that one tooth stick up there and make it go straight across. You guys, most of you know that I live in a town of all the big things. Well, we recently got the world's largest Pac-Man game. I don't know how many of you played Pac-Man, but this is like the original Atari, and it has Space Invaders on it. Oh, I love it. Space Invaders, and there was one other one, so you can play all three of them, and they're on this great big screen, which makes it the world's largest Pac-Man game. Isn't that cool? Yep, it'll make it 4 foot. It sure will. It'll probably take quite a bit of paper, the way that it prints it out, but it sure will. And I'm kind of not wanting that white on there. I'm wondering what, not sure what the green will look like. But I think I want a hint of green since I have it out. That's the good thing about Block Posters is it will let you print as big as you want. Let's kind of square up his face a little bit. or round it out. I don't know why I'm saying square. Oh, perfect. Not too much black on. I just want to shade under here just a little bit. I don't want him to look like he has a mustache. This is why it takes me forever to paint something. But adding those little details just makes a world of difference. So then I'll hit this, splatter it with some black paint. Then on this side, we got this to go with that. Now I could do a crow, because I should have probably done a crow there. I don't know if I know how to do a crow though. Oh, no. All right, let's change that. I got another good, brilliant idea. Sometimes I think I have a brilliant idea. Sometimes I think, gosh, you should have just kept it simple. And that's probably what I'm going to say here in a moment. Let me make some. That's halfway, so those little holes are going to have to be there. I don't have burnt umber out, so I'm going to see if I can shade this off in black so I'm not keeping you guys here all night. Not keeping myself here all night. I have to get a really little brush here. We're going to put a scarecrow here. But apparently I'm going to have to dry it up. Oh, did I freeze? No, I didn't. My iPad froze. There we go. Let me dry that up, otherwise we're going to be moving wet paint all over the place. Put that there so you can see it's going to look. Get done with it. I haven't been on my page painting for a long time. I'm got on the mood to do it for so long. Now it's kind of like I'm ready to go again. I think I needed a break for a little bit. But I am going to start a new page. I'm hoping to get that done this week. I have some friends who have done it, and it's making a big difference in starting a brand new page. I don't need 28,000 people to follow me because they're not engaged. And I want a group or a page of about 500 people. Would make me happy. So that's what I'm going to work on. Because most of us who were making money off of Facebook lost our monetization, but they're starting new pages and getting monetization back pretty quick and making better money because they have more engaged people instead of a bunch of people that you got off a viral video. Save you a spot. I did. Sandy, I had to unplug for a little bit. I did. I needed, I don't know. I think you just burn out for a little bit, for a while, until you get that creativity thing going back with you. I call it as in a fluke, but now kind of getting out of it. I have to go in 2 weeks and have another heart cath and probably a stent or two. But once I get all those things taken care of, I'll feel a lot better. I've been so darn tired, couldn't figure it out. And come to find out, I just need another stent and I'll be good. And I remember feeling so much better after the last one, and it's been 7 years since I've had one, so I go in a couple weeks and get that taken care of, and I should be back full force by then. Okay, we got a nose in there. Put in a couple of eyes. Did I get them off? So we're going to have to bring this one closer this way, that one out further that. Oh, I think it's my nose that's falling me off because one side is dark and one side's not. I can it's going in there good. Oops. That point back on there. Now we gotta make him look like he's got some hair, so he doesn't look like a bald man. Oh yeah, wasn't that a good nurse? He was a cutie. Oh yeah, it'll be a slow transition. It's not going to be all at once. Yeah. Ugh. I've had 1 through the groin and 2 through the wrist. I'd rather have the wrist any day of the week. That groin, that one's hard. But you know, it's so common. Man, I swear it was like you go get on a gurney and it's like a cattle call. That's what I felt like. It's like you just pass by these people, they're just shoveling them in and out. You're waiting in the hallway for your turn. So, anyway, I always feel better after you get one. Okay, that looks good. Then put a hat on him here. Let's put it out this way. Oh, thank you, Judy. It'll be fine. Not like I haven't done them before. Okay, got that. Got that. In fact, Judy, I had some wood left over from that P and the L, so I cut another P and L in 8 inches for you and send it to you for that pool sign we did tonight. The circles are easy to get. Cute. All right, he needs his hat filled in, and I really need a gold for that. Let's do it with this. Oh, he'll be cute, everybody. You'll have to come over to the marketplace tomorrow. I'm so excited to see all the things. And those ladies are just so amazing at what they do. All right, even Dusty, who's here, is on tomorrow. She has the cutest alarm clock. Dusty makes these alarm clocks. She paints on the fronts of these vintage looking alarm clocks, and this one has a little ghost on it. It's just adorable. You guys got to tune in and see it. Let's shade this up so that we have our hat here. Guess I need to pull it out just a little bit more so it doesn't look like it's actually curve it out that way. That way it'll look like behind there. Now let's try that. I knew I'd get into something a little too complicated. Put one there.